Welcome to What the Fuck University. Today's subject is noise and the arrogance of it. Now, if your noise affects people from sleeping or even working, then obviously it's a problem. Why should one person be the problem of it all? Well, that's how it is right here. There's a property behind me that's been building one room for the past 6 months. Only problem is, there's no framing. There's probably just flooring. So what the fuck's going on? Anyway, it's gotten to the point that people are starting to move because they need the rest. What else? Say if you're unemployed, you have to go to Centrelink. And Centrelink doesn't just accept everyone. You know, you have to have a really good reason, especially if you've quit your job. That is one thing they don't like. They also don't like you moving into an area that has low unemployment. Well, how would they feel if it turned out to be that it was someone else who was stopping you from working? It makes you wonder. Like I said, the property behind me has been making a lot of noise to the point that it can't even work, can't even sleep, can't even rest, can't do nothing. I personally was offered a customer service job or customer support where I'm helping Australians and New Zealanders, because it doesn't make sense for someone in the US or Canada to stay up till 3 a.m. in the morning just to answer questions. So yeah, I thought I'd take on the job, especially being that the pay was either $40,000 a day up to $40,000 a week. Now that is a public and community service. You know, that's something that helps the public, helps the local community as well as neighbouring countries. I just don't see how one building is helping the community or helping neighbouring countries at all. Well, with Centrelink, if I went and said to them, listen, I'm going to be unemployed because the person behind me keeps making noise and they won't shut up, they'd tell me to go and speak to the council. Thing is, the council acts like they can't do anything about it. Yet, when they went and got the permit, what was that for? Just to say, hey, I've got a piece of paper. It's really stupid the way they act and do things around here. But yeah, so that's one subject. Problem is, the arrogance of it is not just affecting myself or my family. I think I've mentioned it before. There are people moving. It's also affecting people's health. So how does it make sense that one person who's doing something just for themselves is helping the community or helping the public? You know, it's their fault that people are beginning to be unemployed. It's their fault people have to move because they can't work to pay the rent. You know, even if we had to give up our job, how are we supposed to pay the rent, the power, the water, or anything? No brains. It's called arrogance. You know, that noise is that constant. It's annoying. I've heard people complain about it. I've heard people go off their heads about it, but yet still nothing can be done about it. How does that even make sense? It doesn't. So fuck you, arrogant bastard. You know, think about the rest of us.